look at the lot here, and what is that? I guess it's good to know that even in death, Seth's mom has a real sense of humor. Hey guys, DriftwoodProse here, and we are loading up The Sims 3. That's right, The Sims 3. Sims 4 has been out for probably a couple years now, but I am playing old school. That's because when The Sims 3 was originally announced, I stuck with The Sims 2 and all its expansions. And so, when The Sims 4 was announced, I decided to jump all in on Sims 3, bought pretty much everything. I think I'm missing 2 expansions that just don't interest me. And here we are. Really quick here, let's meet the family. I do play Legacy style. The current heir is Seth Godson. We are currently looking at his father, Adam Godson, who passed away, and his wife, Amber Godson, who also passed away. They actually both died when Seth was still a teenager. The first generation of a Legacy just did not have enough time to really live their lives to the fullest other than get married really late and pump out one child. And this here is Seth. He's actually a pretty cool guy. He is unemployed, but of course we have tons of simoleons, so it doesn't really matter. He wants to be a chess grandmaster sometime in his life, but of course all he does is garden and fish, so he's never going to get that. He's married to awesome Regina, who is flirty and family-oriented. And what you can't see here, because it's question marks, because Seth doesn't know his own wife, is that she's skeptic of supernatural beings, which is extremely strange if you've ever played The Sims 3 with the Supernatural expansion, because every other NPC and their mother is probably some sort of fairy, witch, werewolf, zombie, vampire. This here is their awesome dog Grizz. He was actually Adam's original adoptee when I first started playing. We made him, and then I just used the Young Again potion when he got to 20,000, and guess what? I'm gonna do it again, so Grizz never dies. By the way, in The Sims 3, a dog is amazing. You just send them out to find collectibles, and they just bring home cash. It is amazing. How about we take a look at this beautiful house? First, we have the garden/family cemetery. Adam was a green thumb, and he decided to start up this little garden thing, and now Seth takes care of it. Adam and Amber are both buried in the back there. Here's our garage work area. Amber was actually a pretty handy inventor in her later years. Adam picked up sculpting, but he was never really any good at it. And of course we went to France once, and now we have that thing. We have a real nice open layout if you were playing the HDTV drinking game. Here's our little den area. We have a nice master bedroom here and a nice master bath. Here's our kitchen. We have a pretty cool island going. We have a little half bath in there, and we have a nice little laundry utility room. And upstairs we have 3 bedrooms. One was Seth's childhood bedroom. We have a little study thing, which then has, of course, the secret bookcase into our treasure room. Ooh, such collectibles that are almost completely worthless. And we have a room for the butler. We have a nice bathroom up here. There's our butler. Butlers are great. Always get a butler. 2 bedrooms for the kids when they come along. And that is pretty much the house. Alright, let's have Seth read this pregnancy book. It's one of his wants, and you'll see I have a lot of stuff in the inventory. That's just from gardening and oh no! Our life plant! It's dead! So back to looking at Seth's ridiculous inventory. As I mentioned, we just have Grizz go out and get collectibles all the time, and he actually brought back this $38,000 gigantic space rock at one point, which is pretty great. Thanks Grizz. So in addition to our nest egg, we just have that kind of money just laying around, and of course here we have all these other collectibles that he finds, and we just reconstruct those and we sell them for $1,000 right there. Boom. Good job, Grizz. Good boy. You're the only one making money in this family. Such a good Grizz. In addition to that, every time that Grizz brings home Tiberium, we of course have it cut and sold, and then we plant the dust, which then grows into these large spires, which are worth quite a pretty penny as well. So Seth just finished building an igloo that he wanted to build for the Winterfest, and I wonder If both of them relax in the igloo. Alright, that's enough creepy voyeurism for now. Let's go ahead and build a snowman. Regina, what are you doing? You're just like in your nightie. That's so cold. Go ahead and change into your outerwear and then continue your snowman building with Seth. Aw, how sweet. What an adorable couple. So it looks like Seth wants a hot tub, so let's do something probably stupid. Let's go ahead and give him one. And I don't really want to change the format of the house too much, so let's just add a deck above their existing bathroom. That makes sense, right? That's like a thing that we could do. Looks like the water balloon thing is in the way, so let's go ahead and we'll just build this little deck up here, nice and neat. Boop, boop, boop. Gonna expand, expand, expand. Then we'll just put the hot tub over in that area, and then we'll just kind of have like this whole. Where do they keep hot tubs again? I always not. It's in plumbing. It's always in plumbing. I always try to use like the room function thing, and I never find anything in there, and I always just end up going to the categorization anyways. And now I can't put in the hot tub, probably because these columns are there, and I know from my days in hotel management of a previous game that the hot tubs actually have like this big water cooler beneath them, which is, you know, fine for realism and all, but annoying for the sake of putting this in on the deck. Of course, you can just remove the columns because they don't actually serve any function other than making you put them in originally. Let's see, what kind of hot tub would they really like? This seems like a pretty good match for what we're doing here. Yeah, this will work. Alright, so we'll just put this in here. We'll nice and center it. Maybe move it in a little bit just so we can kind of keep it closer to the house, and grab this fence over here for the sake of make it identical, and draw on a fence, we don't want people falling off a deck, which they can't. It's like one of the few ways you can die. You can't fall off stuff in The Sims. I don't know, think about it, it's weird. Alright, so let's go ahead and take out these other columns, because columns are stupid, and we're gonna go ahead and let's build a wall around this thing. It would look really weird if it's just like out in the open, just all being weird. And we'll paint things up. Beautiful. What are we going to do with this little room here? I figure we can just kind of block it off entirely, I guess. Gotta get the right flooring, you know, something real industrial, like this is the water room. Like a utility closet in a hotel room. And you're kind of not sure why they have that accessible to you, but at the same time, don't touch it, because bad things might happen. Yeah, large bricks will work. Beautiful. Alright. Looks like we have a window going in there. That's super worthless. And we gotta get stuff off that wall. That's not gonna work. That's also not going to work. What are we gonna do with our little bathroom here? Okay. Put the all-in-one over there. Go ahead and let's put the existing corner tub there. We're gonna put the regular shower here. Yeah, that's right. I have an all-in-one. I have a shower and a toilet. Not only that, but because I always go for steel bladder, we so rarely use the toilet these days. It's kind of a weird thing. So let's go ahead and, you know what? I think a nice little private little toilet stall, but that'll be nice. I see that in some fancy houses sometimes. So we're gonna go ahead and put in a door so we can get in there. Just something real standard. We don't need to get fancy. And there we go. Go right in there. And can we build a wall next to this thing? Does not appear that it will allow me to do that. Alright, so when you're on the toilet here, you're just going to be right next to the big water heater. That's fine, whatever. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. It's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and we need some lighting in here. You know, just something to make it fun. Yeah, this is the thing. And now for the extremely tricky part. How do we get them up there? Should I put in a ladder? would you want to climb a ladder to get to your hot tub? Is that a thing you'd be willing to do? Probably not. I haven't found a practical use for the ladder yet. Has anybody? Let's try this spiral staircase. I mean, I can work it there. It doesn't really work. Go in the middle of the room, I guess, but I got a light going on there. This window's kind of awkwardly in the way. I can go there. Maybe recenter this stuff a little bit. That's an alright place, I guess. Alright, Seth just gave Grizz a bath, and I feel like something isn't right here. Something is definitely off, and I'm an idiot. When I apparently decided to build that deck, I forgot to put back on roofs. Oh, classic. Good times, good times. Seth has a brilliant idea of how to fix up this bathroom. Let's put some flowers in there. That'll be great. And what is that noise? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Alright. Let's get to the hospital. Get to the hospital. Get to the hospital. Now, I've noticed something weird. That Seth doesn't have the option, unless I'm doing something wrong, of driving her to the hospital. Because basically he can just go to the hospital, but I have to click on her to have baby at hospital. And he doesn't go automatically? Am I doing something wrong? Is that a bug? Why does she want to buy a wire slide right now? Why is it even on her mind? Like, what? I don't understand her thought process. Adam has no intention of going to the hospital. He could not care less. And now I have to go back, find the stupid hospital. I guess I'll just like zoom in and have him run there, I guess. Yeah, just go there. Sure, whatever. You know, go see your child being born. Alright, we are getting ready for the first heir, for third generation. So, yeah, I guess it's still first heir. The car drives out of nowhere. Now, one of the downsides to the way I designed their house, or actually bought their land, I suppose, is I put them way out in the boonies. Like it takes an hour to drive into town. And, yay, look at that, we had a baby boy! Alright, and the third generation here, his name is Enos. And I don't always take the first option. I give myself like up to 3 chances, and then I kind of see what I like. But now we are here, and just go home. Just go home, Seth. You're not useful at the hospital. She might even be home. Who knows? Why would you want to adopt a boy? There you go. You want to hang out with your son. Alright, so let's go back home, and let's make sure we have a, baby room ready, because that's useful. Alright, we still have all Seth's old baby stuff. Annoying. Let's just throw toys on the floor, because who cares? It's a kid's room. Alright, looking good. Should we buy anything? Do we need to get anything? Definitely some lighting. Whoa, do not need that lighting. I'm a fan of this light. Kind of feel like I'm shoehorning it in here, though. Anything else really feel good for like a kid's room? Probably shouldn't go candles. No, it's not very effective. Let's see, maybe some ceiling lights. Oh, well, we're gonna get this mobile going here. That's for sure. And yeah, I guess we'll go with a tree. I don't love it, but I feel like it's a good choice. Maybe I could do like a nightlight or something. That'd probably be really useful. What is this? It's not really what I'm looking for. No. Let's see. I'm looking for something real subtle. Real subtle. Not a pink flamingo. That is not what I want. I feel like I'll know it when I see it. Skip it. Alright, that's it for me, Seth, Regina, Grizz, and baby Enos. We'll see you guys next week.